Okay, I am high as fuck, and a pedophile, a Shotokan fan. For those who don't know, Shotokan is like male, like kind of like lolicon, but male. It's drawn child porn. This person wants to debate about it, and I'm high as fuck, so maybe it'll be a fun time. Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hey, there we go. It was the server. Alrighty. Let's get on topic. So you
Yeah.
wanted to debate about child porn, right?
Or incels or eugenics or anything else, really.
What a broad variety of topics. Let's start with the child porn.
Well, hold on. Um, it wasn't really child porn. It was more just the age of consent in general.
I looked at your Twitter account. You're a Shotokan fan. You like the little boys in the porn.
Uh, I don't know where you got that from. Is it just because
I'm
I'm following a bunch of Shotokan accounts?
no. It's because when I look at your Twitter profile, it says pro ship plus Shotokan. This is the you're into the little boys.
Oh, I'm not a Shotokan at all. I don't. Did someone hack my fucking Twitter? I'm a lolicon. Oh, whatever. Oh well.
Well, frankly, I don't know if that changes much in the long run of the debate. Why? Okay, so I'm assuming you don't believe that lolicon is child porn.
I don't believe that. I mean, do you believe it is? You
Yes.
have for
Here,
real?
let me explain why I believe it is. Drawn pornography has always been meant to represent something that is real. When you watch drawn pornography or digitally animated pornography of, say, a lady getting fucked by tentacles, you're seeing a drawn representation of a thing that you would want to see in real life, or that could be done in real life, right? That's what it's supposed to imitate, right?
I actually
And
totally
I
agree with
think that
that one.
is hold on. I think that is entirely true when it comes to lolicon and shotokan as well. These drawings are clear depictions of children. That's what they're meant to be. They are meant to appeal to pedophiles. I'm not making a moral condemnation about fucking shotokan or lolicon. Frankly, I don't know if it keeps people from not from like molesting kids or whatever. I don't know how that works. I'm not here to make that argument because I don't have the data on hand. However, I am here to make the argument that if you watch that kind of stuff, if you enjoy that kind of stuff, then yes, you are a pedophile, and I would advise that you try to get help. There is no way, at least as far as I've been able to tell through my research, to convert someone away from being a pedophile, just like there's no way, and I'm not making a comparison here, but this is the way the study worded it. Just like you can't change someone's sexuality away from being gay or straight through conversion therapy, the only way that you can solve this problem is by mitigating it, helping pedophiles not offend, and that's generally my position on it.
Okay. Well, my position is that it like I thought we were going to argue about whether it was helpful or not to society, and you're just saying that
I mean,
I'm
it's
not going to
impossible to
deny.
know. It's impossible to know at the moment. I've seen studies that suggest that like that can be used as a therapy to wean people off, but I'm not making an argument about like the morality of it because the data is very much up in the air. There's arguments that suggest it could cause people to reoffend or keep them hooked. There's arguments that suggest that it helps. It seems pretty up in the air. There is no consensus on whether or not using material like that can help prevent pedophiles from committing acts on children, like raping children. However, I am here to argue that it is child porn and that it is pedophilia because every time I debate a lolicon or a shotokan, etc., I always find that they come on to debate that their porn they watch isn't child porn, and we argue about that. So, yeah,
Okay,
that's
you've
why I
stated your
asked.
position very clearly, and I'm sure you've stated it before in front of your audience.
Yes.
So, um, are you talking about the legal definition of child porn? Like, should we legally classify as child porn? Or are you talking about like just in general?
So I don't believe that the law determines morality. I think that morality should generally
Agreed.
lead the law. Um, so I don't believe. I mean, obviously, you would think that a lot more people posting lolicon stuff on Twitter would stop if it was illegal. I don't believe that it's illegal, but I don't
Uh,
believe that the law leads our morality. So I don't. That doesn't really. That's not
do
relevant
you
to
believe
me.
it's immoral?
Is it immoral?
Well, okay,
If you
if you
wanted to make
believe
the,
child,
it's
if you
hard to
make,
say. It's hard to. So here's the thing: in isolation entirely, it's hard to make an argument that just consuming that is immoral, considering that it is in fact just drawings, right? It's not the same
yeah.
as like if you're looking at a real child where you're consuming a product made by a real child suffering. However, I think that outside of a vacuum, with context included, in many cases, the enjoying of this child porn typically coincides with other actions that we may not deem morally permissible. Um, so yeah, it's sort of a circumstance thing,
So
on a
I
case by case
agree.
basis.
It's if it's child porn. I sure I agree.
All right,
Um,
cool. Do you believe that you're a pedophile?
yes. Well, if you define, well, yes.
Do you believe that that is a good thing?
Um, I don't think we can make judgments like that very like, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I think those kinds of judgments are very unproductive to make because if you can't change it, you know?
Do you believe it's wrong to have sex with children? Morally wrong.
It depends on the context. Well, for
Nate, could you name a
what's a child?
context? What do you mean?
What's a child? Is it just anyone under eight? Because I'm 18 myself, right? So this is kind of like a
I think generally we consider children to be anyone under the age of like 15 or 16, and then we've got like 2 years of sort of a middle ground, usually with age of consent laws here in America, which generally follow the public's opinion when it comes to when someone's sexually mature enough to make that decision. Like anyone under the age of 14, let's say, do you believe it's morally wrong to have sex with them?
no.
Why not?
These people, we many of these people can reason very well. They can talk very eloquently. They can write beautiful essays. They can create works
What's
of
that have
art.
to do with sex?
Some people can even there have been like 8-year-olds who graduate from college and you know like
What does
or
academic achievement have to do with sexual maturity and the capability to be able to make that decision in an informed manner?
well I think that a human being who well if you're concerned with just them being informed then just make them take a test, right? And then they can have free reign if that's the only concern.
Do you believe that that's a thing that's going to be good for children?
um it could be a learning experience.
A learning experience. Don't you think that
Absolutely.
maybe sex education classes would be a better learning experience than subjecting children to something that they are not capable of consenting of?
But I think they are capable of consenting to it. Or some of them are, not all of them.
Do you? Why do you think they're capable of consenting to it?
Because there's so much, like, of course they're capable of consenting to, like, sex.
Do you
Because,
believe child labor is okay?
well, that term, I mean, parents have been making their kids help out on family farms for thousands of years. So
No, I mean child labor. Like back in the day when we made kids work in the factories and stuff. Do you believe that's okay?
I don't endorse it. I wouldn't
So it
support banning
sounds
everything.
so it sounds to me It sounds to me like you view children almost like a resource or like something that you can take from or get something out of.
It sounds to me like that's what humans should view other humans as in general, or that's what
Really?
I believe.
So
Yeah,
you
I'm an
believe the
egoist.
world is a the world would be a better place if you could just take from anybody?
No,
Well, that seems to be what you're implying. To take
no.
people's bodily autonomy, their what they produce, to make them work, to take their energy, their time. Sounds like what you're saying would make the world a better place.
No, um, no. So children, they have to learn one way or another about
Why do children have to learn? Why can't they learn when they're adults? Why can't they learn like at a reasonable age, have sex ed
because there's
classes to learn about
wait,
about their body and everything,
you're
and then
you're,
when they
you're
get older and they reach sexual maturity to learn about it then with
isn't it
experience?
people isn't it people on the left who are always saying like there's a huge problem with people not being educated enough about like sex and like relationships and stuff?
Yes, and we advocate for an expansion of sexual education, not to make it so that kids are having sex. What you're advocating for right now is literally the conservative stereotype of what they claim the left wants to be taught in schools. They think that, like, the left wants children to be having sex with drag queens or whatever, which is obviously not
Oh,
the case. But
not
you're
drag, but
advocating for that unironically. Not drag queens specifically. I know, of course, it's not your example, but that's what the right parrots, and you're more or less repeating that same stereotype. Only unironically, unless you're trolling, your
I'm
Twitter
not
account
trolling.
seems to be in line with it. I don't believe that you're trolling, which is depressing to me, but it is what it is.
I'm not trolling, but it looks like I'm not trolling.
I don't
So
believe you're trolling.
anyway, I'd love to see chat right now, but unfortunately we're on a call, so
Oh, you
but
don't want to see chat right now.
I'll look at chat on the stream VOD later.
Yeah, that's what I would advise. All right
Um,
then.
hold
Okay.
on. Um,
Do you-
like why can't have you seen the movie Boss Baby?
I have not seen the movie Boss Baby. No.
So you know in Boss Baby the point the joke of the movie is that there's a baby or the person with the body of a baby but has the mind of this like super stereotypical like almost borderline toxically masculine like um alpha male CEO type personality, and he like talks with like this deep voice and is very like aggressive and like
I
business oriented.
I know enough
Elon
about
Musk.
Boss Baby from memes from the internet.
Point is,
I know the gist.
I think Boss Baby should be allowed to have sex. Why not?
Probably because on the practical side of things, I don't believe that a baby is capable of that, physically speaking. Uh,
Well,
if
wait.
we're talking about who's the voice of the Boss Baby, Alec Baldwin or something like that. If you're talking about Alec Baldwin, who has apparently manifested his soul inside of this baby, I'm sure Alec Baldwin will be fine. But I don't believe that we should be encouraging the act of having sex with babies. I don't. I think fucking babies is probably like the lowest of the bottom tier of pedophiles. Like, if you're down for fucking babies, like actual infants less than a year old, then like, holy shit, I hope you never commit a crime. Well, I mean, I can't. Let's just say you better hope you never commit a crime, because if that got out, you'd be number one on the target list in prison. Because
Yeah,
that's
I'm
like the
fully aware.
bottom of the bottom tier. Like, do you want to fuck babies?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely. Oh yeah, that's disgusting to me. But
Do
even
you
if it
think
wasn't,
it's morally wrong to fuck babies?
well, basically, almost always yes, because they don't consent, right?
Almost always.
Yeah, unless they're like Boss Baby.
You're aware the boss baby isn't real, yes?
Well, what I'm also aware of being real is that my parents are home, so I have to leave this chat abruptly so I don't get caught. and it wasn't the troll. I promise.
What do you
I
think
am
your
a.
parents would do if they found out that you were in like a pedophile?
They already think I'm a pedophile because I watch Vosh. Anyway, GG.
Alrighty, buddy. Have a good one, okay? I fucking hope that guy is a troll. I really do hope that guy's a troll. If you're a troll, fucking good job. If you're not a troll, Roblox, okay? Just Roblox. That was good, though. That was good. Debating a pedophile while high. That's what we do here on this channel. We debate pedophiles and get fucking blazed. Oh yeah, ban him, by the way. Like, yeah. I mean, obviously, ban him from this, ban him from the chat, ban him from the Discord, ban him from the everything. That should go without saying. Anyway, if you enjoyed this surprise super high debate, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 75,000 subs by the end of the year, and we need all the help that we can get. Also, make sure to ring the bell icon right next to the subscription button if you haven't already, so YouTube actually tells you when I go live or upload a new video. And follow my social media, all linked down below, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and especially my fan Discord, where we play games together, we watch movies, we have watch parties, we just hang out and talk, and sometimes I debate people. So join that. It's a great community. It's completely free to join, so go ahead and hop in there on Discord. And if you have the extra money for it and you don't need it for anything else and you don't know what to do with it and you want to support me, as this is my full-time job, and without the support of you guys and your donations and everything, I wouldn't be able to keep doing this. You can support me through my website, xanderhall.com/live, by subscribing yourself, gifting a subscription to somebody else, or multiple, or donating, just straight up donating. And you can also support me through YouTube, Twitch, Streamlabs, and through Patreon. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.